You see what it is. We're doing Disney's Lorcana pack openings. Azurite seat. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Like I said, we got this Lorcana trading card game. A friend of mine been buying packs since I've been taking him into the card store, and he kind of was pooping on them and then decided that they were actually kind of worth the buy and bought some. And I saw some of the artworks in there. They were pretty cool. So I got a couple packs here. Not looking for anything specific, but that Basil of Baker Street is pretty fire. I'm not going to lie. I don't know too much of all the arts in here, but let's just rip these couple packs, have a good time, and see if we can't find something cool in here. We'll go ahead and start with this Yzma here since we got two of those. And I ain't going to lie, I did see some of the arts. I looked them up when my friend was opening his pack to see what he could have gotten out of there. He got the same set. And he got that Tigger that I thought was really cool. I saw a bunch of other ones, and that Yzma was super nice. I don't know what is happening with that there. Is that supposed to be a code you guys can get? Like I said, I've never opened these before. If you can scan it and get it, go ahead, have at it. All right, let's see that Rue, which I actually did think was also pretty cool as well. Not the biggest Winnie the Pooh fan, but we get down. Got us a Sisu here. Some of these I don't know the newer stuff where they come from, but I do know most of the more classic ones. And some of the arts on here are pretty cool. You know, we love the arts. Love that gadget there. Rescue Ranger's always nice. Got the Petcock, that thing is called, with the Mickey Mouse ears on it. All right, I'm still here. I like that one. We got the boy here. Honestly, I don't know what that one's from either. All right, got us an owl. And I love the theme of this set where they're all like on pirate ships and stuff. Like I said, that Tigger was pretty cool. Got Tinkerbell here and the pixie dust. I like that Peter Pan as well. All right, from Lilo and Stitch, we got Myrtle here. Pretty nice, a good face on her. Big Hero 6, I know that's another one of the bigger pops in here. They got that Baymax, is pretty sweet. Them all brown boys, I might pop them in here somewhere. That's the ones that you're looking for the top tier rarity. All right, got us a Daisy Duck. My daughter might like that one. Maybe I'll give that to her in the end. And we got us a Basil. I'm tripping out. I want that brown boy where he's holding up the disguises. If I didn't pop it in, I sure did just now. I love the Great Mouse Detective. That's one of my favorite junts all time back in the day. That's super fire right there. So we enjoyed that one there. Go ahead and put it to the side, and we'll get into the next one. Let's jump into this Baymax cover art. Azurite C, Disney's Lorcana. Yeah, I also never had any kind of want or need to open these as well. But like I said, my partner went in there and got some of these things, and some of them were actually pretty cool. Oh, I see now there's a little picture that gets built up on those things. Like I said, this is my first time opening, so I have no idea what we're looking at. I'm just looking to see if I can get some of them cooler cards that I saw in the set. Tinkerbell, got us a Stitch. I like the straightforward characters here. Nice with the Mickey Mouse. We love Mickey Mouse. I'm supposed to get a Mickey Mouse tattoo for the last like 10 years, but it never ends up working out. All right, got us some Mullins out here on the ship. I guess that's Captain Hook in the background there. All right, Dr. Belbert Doppler. Don't really know what that's from there. All right, training dummy. That's pretty cool. I want to say that might be from like a Hercules. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong about that there. Got us a longboat. That's what she said. All right, we got us a sideways card for the first time here. The Mystical Tea. I got the shakes in here, you guys. Mama Odie's. Okay, so that's going to be from the Princess and the Frog. That's also a super fire joint there. All right, Captain Amelia. We'll take, and then a Stitch. That one's on the hollow. I don't know if that last one was hollowed out or not, honestly. I might have to look back. Oh, that Basil, I don't know. I can't tell you guys. I guess it does have a little hollow to it. That Stitch has got a little bit more. We'll go ahead and set that bad boy up here. Actually, let's just go ahead and jump up. You guys might not be able to see them, but who knows? I might get one per pack, so I'm going to stick them back up there where the packs were. We'll go into this other Yzma. We're going to save that Stitch Pirate Boy for the last there. All right, go ahead and get your little scan code out here. I guess your card game companion app. You'll see that. What we got on here? Oh, there's a piece of Stitch in the picture there. Pretty sweet. All right, let's get into it. All right, we got a Chip holding the rope. I was saying I did see these. He's holding the rope, and then Dale's on the other end, if you can get it, holding the rope. All right, got us the Carpenter. Another Basil here, one of my favorites. That's, like I said, top pull out of this set here. If I'm going to get something, it's going to be that Basil on the brown artwork. All right, got us a Michael Darling fighting here on the boat. All right, Nick Wilde from Life of no, not Life of Pets. What is he? Zootopias. That was a pretty good one there. All right, got another sideways boy here. The Galactic Council Chamber. Not 100% where that one's coming from. You guys let me know if you know. All right, got us a Dale here. All right, nice. Rescue Rangers, old school. Scar, that's a reason why I was buying this set. I almost bought the starter pack to battle, and the guy suggested that I get a second to battle, but I don't want to battle. I just want the cards. But this one I did. I was picking up the other set that had Scar on it, but I went with this one because I'd already seen some of the artwork. All right, got a transport pod here. Probably say Lilo and Stitch if I had to take a good guess, but you guys let me know that one. All right, we got a yokai from Big Hero 6, I do believe. The big villain at the end that they fight with the Megabots, which I would like to get them as well. And nice here, we got a Simba. Go real nice with that Scar card there. My daughter will love these here, and I love he's got like the tribal ancient little hints on him. I like that there. And an Iago here. And the holo rare for this set. We'll take that. Aladdin, that's a classic boy. I love all the classics. Same with Disney as it is with Pokemon. All the old schools are going to be my more favorites. And with all that being said, let's get into our last pack of Lorcana here. Hopefully you guys have liked this. I'm not saying I'm going to go get these and start opening these all the time. I don't have to have the cards from these sets, but go ahead and get your code out of here. I just thought it'd be a good fun change of pace to do this. I also got more Pokemon coming up. This will probably be a midweek. It's not going to be on the lineup with the rest of my stuff. All right, I got another Princess and the Frog here, I do believe. All right, another sideways boy here. Got the fairy ship looking pretty sweet there. I like that one. Good artworks. All right, got Toodles. All the little Peter Pan ones will be all right with me. I'm not too messed up about those. All right, we got us a Jasmine. Like I said, Aladdin, that's a classic boy. We like those as well. Got that Ben here. I don't know what that one's from. I'd like to just jump out and say he's from like an Atlantis or something, but I don't know if they had robots in that. I ain't even gonna lie. All right, Hercules, not my favorite, but another good one there. Definitely one of the better characters. We'd take a Zeus. All right, we got the chicken from Moana here. I've seen a handful of times. My daughters love that one, and we've watched it tons and tons and tons. All right, got us a Billy Bones here. I don't know what's up with that guy, but he's pretty sweet looking. All right, got us an Aladdin here. That one's real nice. That was one in the set that I saw. Was like, all right, I'd take that one if I could get it. I love the whole piratey theme of these. There's something fun about that. I'm not gonna lie. All right, Big Pete from old school Mickey Mouse with a peg leg, old peg leg Pete. That's what it should have been called, right? All right, we got Seeking the Half Crown with Jafar looking into the hourglass there. That actually is really cool. I like that one there. Maybe one of my favorites so far over right under Basil of Baker Street back there. And then we got Twin Fire on this one here. It says 2 up in the top, so I'm guessing this one is not a very rare, and I guess it does have that little hollow look on there. I like that one. Them guys are pretty cool, beating and banging each other with clubs. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Like I said, I do got more Pokemon coming up. Probably fixing to film it now, but it's not going to come out until later. But I got that Scarlet Violet Black Bolt. As I said in the previous video, I am hunting that Seismitoad. I want that triple Sace. We looking for it. And I'll take anything else big hitting out of there. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this Disney Lorcana. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe if you enjoyed. If you like Pokemon, never been here before, stick around because I got more Pokemon content up on the channel and on the way. See you on the next one. Peace.